Hello, everybody. Swamp Fox News coming at you. Hope everybody's doing well. Coming tonight with a peach crisp, homemade peach crisp recipe. That's awesome. Give me a second. I'm going to join you guys. Hope everybody's doing good tonight with everything that's going on around the world. Tonight we're going to cook a great recipe that your family will absolutely love. Bear with me just a second. Trying to get in here to my channel and give people a couple minutes to get in. Saying I'm supposed to be live, but I can't find it. Don't bear with me. I wonder if it's not going out. Ain't that something? Well, it don't look like. I don't know what's going on. Let me get over here and see what's up. Anybody in my chat? All right, looks like I got one person in here so far. Who is that? I just tried to look for it, and it's not even. I'm on my page, and it's not even showing me. So show me if talk to me in chat if you're here. If not, I'm gonna go ahead and end it if it ain't working. Well, I'm gonna give it a few more minutes, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Well, I'm gonna give it another minute, and I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I guess I can upload it later. Evidently, for some reason, it ain't going out, although it's supposed to be. Wow. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and then I guess I'll just upload the video. But it looks like there's a couple people in here now. Somebody talk to me in chat. Let's see what's going on. All right. Oh, well. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get started. It's just very frustrating. I'm going to tell y'all everything that you need for this cook tonight. The main important thing is you can use peaches, or you can use apples or pears. You can even use rhubarb if you want, maybe even plums. I've never tried plums, but I've done the rest. It's a real good recipe. The main part of the recipe is the dressing for the peaches and the crumble that I'm going to make. It's all homemade, and it's a variation of different recipes, and then I make my own, and it always comes out really good. So that being said, I'm going to tell y'all exactly what you need. You're going to need for the peaches, you're going to need 1/4 cup of white sugar. You're going to pour that into a bowl. 1/4 cup white sugar. All right, go ahead and dump that in there. And then next for the peaches, you're going to need 2 tablespoons of all-purpose white flour. You want to put it in there and take the back of a knife and shave it off. These things you want to make exact, okay? All right, and you want 2 of them, 2 tablespoons, and then put that in the bowl. Okay. The next thing you're going to use is real lemon juice. You can either squeeze it or you can use real lemon juice. I use it bottled. It's just easier. And you're going to use 1 tablespoon of the real lemon juice. Ooh. You're going to dump that in there. Then you're going to use 1 teaspoon. Sorry, let me find my other teaspoon. All right, I don't know what I did with my other teaspoon. I guess I sat it down somewhere. So I'm just going to use this. Anyway, you want to put 1 teaspoon. I'm going to use 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla, of real vanilla extract. You don't want to use no imitation. This is the best. Madagascar bourbon pure vanilla extract. The Nielsen Massey is really, really good, y'all. This is the best. I love it. Okay. You're going to use 1 tablespoon, or I'm sorry, teaspoon. 1 whole teaspoon. Put that in there. This stuff's really good. All right. Once you get all that, go ahead and mix that up together real good. It'll mix down, don't worry. The vanilla and that lemon. All right, once you get it mixed up, then you want to use, now you can use canned peaches if you want. If you use canned peaches, you need to drain them and let them drain for about 30-45 minutes. Sometimes if they're still too damp from because I'm using canned tonight, usually I peel them, but they're not in season right now, so I'm using canned. But get a lot of that oil off of it, the juice. You don't want it too wet. Go ahead and dump that in there and mix that around then. Peaches real good. Get that coating, all that vanilla and that sugar, and that flour and that lemon. Put it all over them peaches. Look at that. Anyway, 6 cups. You can use 3 cans, or you can use 8 peaches, and you got to peel them. All right, so then there you go. That's for that. Now that's going to sit on the side for a few minutes. Now the next thing we're going to do is make our crumble, and that is going to require a food processor. Now, if you don't have a food processor, then you can use one of these. This is the best one to use. I have an old one. Let's see if I can find it. No, I can't find it right now. Anyway, I have a real old one somewhere. Anyway, one of these. Now, this one here's got real sharp blades on it. You're going to need that because you're going to use a 1/2 cup of butter as well. And I got that in here. And you want it to be chilled, okay? And you're going to cut it up in the little cubes. This is also going in your crumble. All right. Okay. 1/2 cup of butter. I use real butter and make sure it's unsalted. Real butter, unsalted. Don't use that vegetable oil crap. Okay. Set that to the side for a second. All right. So you're also going to need Quaker Oats. 1 cup of Quaker Oats. This is for the crumble. 1 cup of old-fashioned Quaker Oats. Or old-fashioned oats. It don't have to be Quaker. Just old-fashioned. Okay. Then you're going to use 1 cup of light brown sugar, packed. Now, some of you may not know what packed means. That means you take your cup and you pack that sugar down in that cup real tight. Okay. About to show you what it looks like. You pack it down real tight, and as you see, if you've got 2 cups, the same size, like I have 2 of these blue ones, it makes it perfect. You pack it down and put the cup on top of it and pack it down where it's super tight. See, there ain't really hard, no room left in there. All right, so you're going to take that and you're going to put that in your food processor. 1 cup. Actually, I lied. You're going to put that in a bowl. Getting ahead of myself. Put that in a bowl. Then you're going to put 1 cup of Quaker oats, the old-fashioned oats. Now, there's a bunch of different type of old steel oats and all that. You want to use the old-fashioned for this cook. Okay? 1 cup. All right? You want to use 1 cup of all-purpose flour. 1 cup of all-purpose flour. Same thing. You're going to take your back of your knife and scoop it off level, okay? All right. 1 cup of all-purpose flour. You're going to use 1/4 teaspoon of salt. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Dump it right on in there, okay? You're going to use 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. Yep, baking soda. I'm going to use a 1/2 teaspoon of that, okay? I'll put that in there. Then you're going to use 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Baking powder. 1 whole teaspoon. All right? Okay. Then you're going to use 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon. Ground cinnamon. 1.5 teaspoons ground cinnamon. Okay. Dump that in there. That's 1. There's your 1/2. All right. So you had your brown sugar, 1 cup, packed. You had your all-purpose flour, 1 cup. Your Quaker old-fashioned oats, 1 cup. Almonds. I usually use slivered almonds, but today I got chopped, a little sliced, and so I'm using them. About 1/4 cup. All right. Now you get your food processor. Let me get this stuff out the way. Now, if you don't have a food processor, it's okay. What you're going to do at this point is you're going to mix all this stuff together with a dry spoon. Get the dry spoon here. You're going to mix all the dry ingredients together first. You want to mix all that powder. You want to get all the baking soda, the baking powder, the cinnamon, the sugar, everything just mixed equally throughout. But don't add the butter yet. The butter is going to be the last thing you add after you get the dry ingredients mixed up. Good. And you're going to pull your food processor over and dump that on in there. Okay. Get your butter. It's chopped up in pieces. Chilled now, not soft, chilled, okay? And then you're going to dump it down in here. Throw them all over the place. Man, this crumble is so good. Guys and gals, you just don't even know. All right. And get the top. Now, you ain't going to run this wide open. You're just going to pulse it. I can't believe this thing ain't sending out no notifications. I see it starting to crumble up now. There you go. That's your crumble. That's your crumble. Let me dump it back into this bowl over here. Yeah, so good. And that's what you end up with right there. That's a perfect crumble. That butter mixed in with it, see now it'll melt. All right, now I'm gonna show you what to do next. Almost done, guys and gals. Of course, I'm aggravated as all get out that my dang gum stream ain't playing. No one's here. It's hard for me to believe. I can't even find it. I went to my computer and tried to find my live stream on my computer. It ain't live, but I see that there's been a couple people in here. Saying there's a couple in here right now. Of course, nobody's in chat. So I don't understand all that. But anyway, I ain't gonna cry about it. Get you a little pan, little two or 3 quart pan. Okay. Mix that around here one more time. Get all that good lemon juice and all that sugar and everything mixed around. All that vanilla on all them peaches. Dump it straight in there. Now, if you got small children, you may want to go ahead and cut these peaches in half. Just to make it easier on them to eat. Of course, you want to scrape your bowl and get all that sweet goodness out of there. Just put it right there in them peaches. All that goodness. Then I'll show you all the finished product because I already got one cooking for a friend of mine. Level that out, stick that around. Now, you can also take this crumble and make like a granola out of it, sort of, and just bake it on a pan if you wanted to and just eat it like that. This stuff is so good. I even eat a little bit of it just like this. Is good. All right. So now you're just going to go and as you guessed, just start crumbling it on top. You're going to evenly cover it. You're going to cover it all the way across one side to the other and then go back and fill in. That's what I do. It ends up working out perfect. You're going to set your oven at 350 degrees and you're going to bake it depending on, where you live, atmosphere, mountains, like if you live in the mountains, the level, everything like that. So depending on where you live, check your times. But this is going to sit 25 to 35 minutes until it browns and starts bubbling. You want to see that juices from the peaches or apples or pears or whatever you use. You want to see that start bubbling. But keep an eye on it. You want the crisps to start to brown pretty good and, of course, not burn. So 25, 35 minutes usually tops no matter what stove you're in. Like I said, I do between 25 to 35 minutes. I keep an eye on it. I start looking at it about 20. And just to make sure. Sometimes I had a stove one time. I didn't realize that the oven, the thermostat went out on me and I had 3 pies in there. cooking. And boy, you want to talk about mad after all the prep, because them was pies I peeled all the apples myself, hand peeled them, you know, did the whole 9 yards. And then the thermostat fouled on me and it burnt all the pies. It went from I had that at 375 and it went up to max. I don't know what it went up to, but it burnt them pies up. And I was like, what in the heck happened? So then I realized that it was the thermostat had went bad, and so it didn't know what temperature it was. It went as high as it could go, I guess. But anyway, that's how God keeps us humble. Yep, just crumble it on in there. I hate it that no one's in my live stream tonight. It really, like the other night on my other channel, where I've only got 30 subscribers, I had 266 people come through and watch it and stuff. And on this live stream, I can't even get a couple to come in here. And I ain't even able to get nobody to come in chat. But it's saying there's 3 people in here. Oh, wait. No, 2. Now down to 1. I'm sorry. It was 3 people, it said a minute ago. So I guess there's 1 person watching. So thanks to Lone Wolf who's watching, who won't say anything, though. You must be embarrassed. I don't want to be the only one in here. That's all right. I love you anyway. So now that I got it all the way across, as you see, now I'm just going to go in and fill any areas, any low spots, any areas that I see peaches showing through. Y'all tell me what you think about my recipes. Like I said, I like to take traditional recipes and tweak them. You know, I said, man, I like that. Let me see if I could add to it or subtract from it. And so this is a recipe that some of the stuff that's in this recipe I added, and I took some things from other recipes. And so this is my version of an awesome peach crust. So what you're going to do after you get all that awesome goodness on there, you'll have your oven ready. Like I said, 350. You're just going to kind of pat this down a little bit. You ain't got to do it too hard. You don't want to push it down real hard and push the peaches out through the crust top. You just want to make it nice and even across. It ain't got to be bumps, ain't got to be nothing like that. That's just the sugar bumps. And then, of course, as you see, that's what you end up with there before the cook. All right, let's stick that on the center. 350. We'll set mine for 20 minutes. So I can come check on it. How, that's hot. That's a cooked one. This just come out the oven a few minutes ago before I started. Gave it time to cool. Now I'm going to dig some out and show y'all how good it is. Let me get me a little paper bowl so I don't have to do many more dishes than I'm already going to have to. All right. Ooh, this one got good crispy crunch. Man, you don't even know. Get you some nice vanilla ice cream. There you go, guys and gals. Homemade peach crust from scratch. If you follow these directions, you can't go wrong. So I hope everybody has a great night. I hope God blesses each and every one of you and helps you have a prosperous life. If you have any strife with anybody in your life, especially now in these days, this day and age, how about reach out to them and try to squash it? You never know, it might be the best relationship you ever had. Dear Lord, I want to thank you for tonight, for letting me get through this show. Sorry that YouTube didn't put out my notifications and let a bunch of my peeps show up. Just let them know, everybody out there, how much I love them and appreciate them. Watch over us, Lord, and help us get through these hard times. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Okay, guys and gals, I'm going to go ahead and eat me some peach crisp. I love you all. God bless everyone.